In transit indeed. I got the Ricky loading screen. That's pretty nice.
IO.
International.
Oh, I guess it didn't. That's unfortunate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try that once more. Welcome to the UGC League Season 2, Week 0 preseason lineup. Today we've got a match between VexX Gaming Academy and Maybe Win 1. Scary face right there for their team avatar. We're going to have bans and first picks coming right down the pipe in just a moment. I'm going to introduce once more. You're flying high with the Dota 2 Killcopter. As always, my name is Brushfire. I'm joined by Joojkin's Technoman and Mr. Bad Guy. All of us are going to be bringing you this great best of 2 series between these two titans of the North American Iron Series. Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Doing quite well. We're seeing, pretty standard bans still. With the Faceless Void and the Lycan banned by Vex and the Tinker so far banned by Maybe Win 1.
5 seconds.
So that's, I'm not entirely sure that Tinker has been first ban worthy in a while, but hey, I'm okay with him being that way. And of course, you're going to see Shadow Shaman Serpent Wards have been first ban worthy as far as supports go for quite some time.
Yeah, I would have done something like a Death Prophet.
Mayo would have.
Mayo.
Is that your new favorite flavor?
Well, I can't say maybe because then people will confuse it as me speaking for the team. So we'll just have to say Mayo. And Mayo would have done something.
Mayo would have had a condiment on his sandwich. First pick going up. We're going to have our first dip into reserve time here by VexX. Let's see what they do here. They're going to pick up a Razor with their first. Now, Logs, have you seen a Razor being picked first in a couple of games? Because I have not.
Oh yeah, Razor is definitely worth the first pick.
Now we're going to see a Death Prophet Skywrath pick up on Maybe Win 1. That is going to be spectacular, especially once Death Prophet hits at level 6. That all-important Exorcism just destroys all towers forever and a night.
Yeah, and the Skywrath Mage is kind of standard fodder right now. He's sort of the support with the most. And he can rotate pretty easily to be a roaming ganker or like a 3 or a 4 on the farm chart.
A 3 or a 4. You heard it here first, folks. 3 or a 4. Now, with VexX, what do you think their second pick is? Well, their second pick was confirmed as Croissant King, which, if the Reddit post can be believed, Wraith King is actually the ghost of Rock Dwayne Johnson. He's got the eyeball.
I saw that.
He's got a beard, which The Rock has had in the past.
He has a face. He has eyes.
He has a face.
I mean, come on, people.
Unlike
The
that
problem
Faceless
with the
Void
helmet
character.
is that you can't see like the eyebrow wrinkles. They really like make the comparison work, but the helmet blocks it, so you can't really see it. Valve, please fix helmet.
Ban out of the Doom. I definitely agree with that. Doom is very strong against Razor, and just it's decent against Wraith King, but it doesn't disable his ultimate. So
not at all. We're gonna have a Viper Natty Prof banned out by VexX, while Doom and Silencer were both taken out by Maybe Win 1. Now, with the field cleared of what is easily one of the most annoying heroes in Dota, what would you say that Maybe Win 1's next pick is going to be?
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor?
I kind of doubt the Witch Doctor. They've already got one on here.
I mean, nah. Okay. I was like, they need a 5 here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a Brewmaster picked up by Vex.
Brewmaster has seen amazing play a lot, especially if you're able to micro efficiently. Brewmaster is great when he does his split, and that's really where his strength comes from. And he's not only that, he's got a lot of good survivability as well as farm potential. So I think Brewmaster would be a spectacular pick for VexX Gaming Academy right now. Now, Jenkins, what do you think about that Centaur pickup? You said you saw 5 on the farm scale. What do you think?
That's clearly an offlaner. I think that's pretty standard. And once again, you're going to look for the 6 on him for initiation and escape purposes. But other than that, his goal is to just be there and not die. He's an additional stun, which is really good because of the AoE. So he'll probably rush like boots and blink.
It also makes it so that they don't need another real initiator, because he can blink, stomp, and then bring the rest of his team in with Stampede.
Yes, indeed. That's what you need. You need a Centaur to either do an initiate or an escape, and that Stampede is one of the best of both of those worlds. Now, on VexX, their Rubik pickup kind of puzzles me. What do you think about that one, Logs?
It's a little... It feels almost a little premature.
Little bit. I would agree, because I was thinking that, you know, while we have Death Prophet on the field, the stealing of the Exorcism would be pretty nice. So would maybe Mystic Flare if you could get it. But really, it's not. I don't know. There's not a lot of really good steal ability right now from Rubik. Though
There's the Witch Doctor.
As the prophets foretold, we're going to have ourselves a Witch Doctor pickup by maybe win 1.
Yeah, that his Aghanim's Death Ward is just really, really strong.
Well, not just that, even
and he's got great roam too.
And his stun just works great with this team.
Yeah, roaming with Skywrath, I expect to see that with offlane Centaur and Death Prophet mid. So basically, we need like a safe lane farming carry. I'm just not sure who that'll be.
Well, you see, no, the Safe Larm is a new classification of hero in Dota. It is a safe lane farmer. And you
is that like Life Alert, but for Dota?
Yeah, sure. You fall off a ladder and you have that little bracelet, and then old people get robbed.
To go.
Little.
That got dark really fast.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Puck pick.
I'm not actually sure either. I do like Puck because he is one of those great. It is one of those.
It's a Puck.
It is a tiny little fairy dragon. It is a very good escape artist as well as ganker. So Puck, if played properly, could be a very great asset for VexX Gaming. Though it could be a liability, especially if Centaur picks up that Blink Dagger. Blink Stun shuts Puck down completely.
Well, if he's got good reaction times, he can still phase shift it. But yeah, I'm really curious as to where the Puck will be going, because he'd do pretty fine against Death Prophet mid, but most of the time these days we see him in the offlane role. And
Skywrath is gonna wreck him, though.
I don't see him performing that well in that offlane.
Yeah, like, Puck's gonna get wrecked by Skywrath. Like, the Ancient Seal and Silence is just gonna... He's gonna have a bad day.
Ancient Seal is just Silence.
I know, that's my point. He's going to get silenced up, and then he's going to not be able to do anything. Like, Puck's entire combo is that he can just sort of, you know, walk into the middle of everyone, throw down Dream Coil, and then somehow magically survive via blink and phase shift. Like, he's not going to be able to do any of that, especially mid when you're going to have roaming Skywrath, Witch Doctor, Death Team. I don't see him having a very easy game.
We're going to see our final bans go out to Tidehunter and Weaver. Now, the Immortal Bug might not be seeing a game here, but how is that going to affect maybe Win 1's lineup? Logs, what do you think? Well, never mind. We are going to see a Juggernaut pickup by maybe Win 1 for their 5th and final pickup, VexX. It's up to them to answer back.
I think the Weaver actually would have been really good for maybe Win 1, because with his mobility, he's very good against Vex's team. Razor can't really do much to Weaver because he just can't lock him down.
Yeah, and they only have the Deathfire Blast.
And he won't be slowed by Wraith King's ultimate when it goes off because of Shikuchi.
Yes, indeedy. Now, that would probably be one of VexX's strongest bans in this game, as far as reading your opponent's draft right there.
Now, Vex still needs either an offlaner or a mid. I still think the Brewmaster would be a good pickup. What are your thoughts, Jenkins?
Oh.
Well,
I leave the floor, Senator.
Well, with Puck mid, let's see, trying to figure out lanes here on the fly. I kind of see a tri-lane maybe with Razor and Rubik. You could have somebody else support that and have Razor carry, Wraith King off lane, Puck mid.
I would say that the Wraith King should probably be a support as well.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. I mean, we could tri-lane. Well, there we go.
Windrunner will almost definitely be their offlaner.
Yeah, she's amazing at that, and her range, if she's, it allows her to get pretty much guaranteed farm, because she just sits way back in power shots.
Well, in just one moment after the loading is complete, we will go down to the field, and we will have this best-of-2 game underway between VexX Gaming Academy and maybe Win One. We're going to go straight into a pause, but while we're paused, let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup. Over on maybe Win One's team, we've got ourselves on the Juggernaut Jihad Bomber team captain, Pudding, who is going to be our stand-in on Centaur Warrunner. Hero is going to be your Death Prophet. Tulhu on your Witch Doctor, and PG on your Skywrath Mage. Logs, who do we got on the VexX side of the house?
Over on VexX, we have Care Bear on the Wind Ranger, we have Sabato on the Razor, Festival on the Puck, Nuki on the Rubik, and Modest on the Wraith King.
All right, now it looks like we've got a bit of a snafu going with key bindings. Hope that their key bindings aren't nearly as messed up as this caster's key binding. You should probably not look at that file. Seriously, it's a bad place. So what do we think our laning is going to be over on VexX, Logs?
VexX will almost assuredly be a Razor, Rubik, Wraith King tri-lane top with the Puck mid and the Wind Ranger bottom. And over on maybe Win One, it'll definitely be Skywrath, Witch Doctor, Juggernaut into a tri-lane. Though whether or not they do it aggressive, they could run this aggressive. Let me look at their they haven't picked up any items yet, so it's a little hard to tell. And their Centaur will definitely be their solo, and their Death Prophet will be their mid. No doubt about that.
Death Prophet rocking the Bullet with Butterfly Wings set. Going to be seeing her in mid.
Out of curiosity, Joojkins, what is your thoughts about the sort of shift in the meta that we're seeing with like dual lane supports? Usually in maybe off lane or even safe lane, because of their early game potential, they don't feed as many kills, and there's some other benefits to it because they actually get some farm and levels.
You mean doing the 2-1-2?
Yeah, but generally it's structured like almost a 2-1-1 with like a jungle farmer in there somewhere. It's really interesting. I'm wondering if we'll see that make it all the way down to our leagues and MMRs.
I think it's a perfectly usable strategy, especially if it's the 2 and jungle. Also, Dave, did you remember to take off the overlay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Very good. Awesome. We're off to a good start. Plus or minus pausing. Forever.
Forever. It's in the bag.
It is indeed in the bag. We're going to turn off showcase view. We're going to bring up our last hit denies counter, and we're going to get down to brass tacks. So we got Wind Ranger going off lane as expected by her. She's going to be soloing up. Now we have a tri-lane in the making right here. Jihad Bomber on the Juggernaut, Tulu on the Witch Doctor, and PG on the Skywrath Mage going to meet her up. Now, in that, Wind Ranger does have quite a bit of escape, well, for lack of a better term, velocity. She has lots of escape velocity to get out of any of those situations that any of those heroes can hand her. Now, what would it take for that tri-lane lineup to lock down Care Bear?
It honestly wouldn't be
It's almost
too
time
difficult.
for
They'd have to get
everybody
a
to die.
surprise stun on her with the Witch Doctor before she has time to win run, and then get the Ancient Seal on her. And then, even then, they might have a little trouble clicking her down. They can definitely do it once they get level 2, because they'll have the slow and the silence, as
Yes,
well
indeed.
as Jug Spin.
I was about to say, Blade Fury spin on her would go through her win run. So
Yeah, but they still got to catch her.
that's
Yeah.
true, but we've got concussive shot up on Skywrath, and that early game slow of 40% is pretty terrible. Like, well, terribly good is what I mean to say.
Yeah, they definitely have a good chance to get this at level 2. It'll be difficult, very difficult at level 1.
Yeah, agreed. And she hasn't taken any levels yet, so she could very easily take win run first level if she has to.
Or so it's just smart to save your level until you get to lane.
What if they get Maledict off on her? That could work as well. Some damage over time and some damage amp.
Oh, we have a disconnect from the Skywrath.
Tragic
Cue.
days are afoot.
Pause number 4.
It's really only pause number 2, though.
Yeah, I kind of want like a stats tracker on the side that just counts the number of pauses.
Well,
Like,
as people with functioning memories, I think we can do it.
Yes, yes. Basic math skills
There we go, 2.
are something that anyone can obtain. That's what LeVar Burton taught me on reading Rainbow.
right, but that's the beauty of technology. I shouldn't have to do it when a machine can do it for me better
Isn't
I
that
always
how
thought
the
you were a
Matrix?
machine.
without my effort.
Isn't that how the Matrix started?
Kind of.
All right, we're gonna have a little bit of going ins on Pudding, who is facing down Nunki and Sabato on top lane. Meanwhile, we have a circling around Skywrath Mage. PG coming in for Care Bear, gonna throw off a little birdie shot. Care Bear's gonna dip down to about a third of her health. Nope, half. Maybe PG is gonna come out on the bad one on that one. He is gonna dip down to just over a quarter of HP. Gonna tango up, be okay for that.
That was not really smart. It
Well-
was not worth having to spend all of his health to
What
get.
probably happened there is he saw Jihad Bomber and he thought he was going to have backup, but then Jihad Bomber said, no, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it conservatively this game. And Skywrath was, he paid for it. PG paid for that one.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say that he tried to harass Care Bear out of lane, as he's currently doing, because that's what you would expect your lane support to do with your farming carry. And basically, Wind Ranger's got more chops early game than Skywrath does.
Also, he was standing in a creep wave.
We have Invis
Yeah.
Puddin going in for position. He has Invis Rune. He is ready to stomp. He just needs to get on Puck. Puck just getting a huge Crypt Swarm to the face.
Yeah, this is really poor timing for Centaur. He really wants to go in on Puck, but the wave is pushing in, and Puck's just sort of sitting under his tower.
Well, Death Prophet will be rearming herself. Hero is going to have himself an Illusion Rune in just a moment. It's going to refill his bottle and give him a little bit more sustain. Over
Yeah,
in mid. Pudding's in place. He stops. Puck is in a bad spot. He gets hit by the double edge. Oh, he is going to zip zap out. The Crypt Swarm is just going to miss, and that is going to be a failed first blood attempt in mid lane.
Not sure. They definitely would have had that kill if Death Prophet had been paying a little more attention and actually been right there to Crypt Swarm.
Well, she had come up this way towards the tower for the Crypt Swarm, and then Centaur had the stomp right here when Puck was just kind of sitting in there. If she had, if Centaur had waited to initiate maybe about half a second, that would have been an assured first blood.
Right. Yeah, I think what we needed here were boots on the Death Prophet.
Well, she had to get a bottle first, so.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but yeah, there are the boots. Definitely need a little bit of move speed, especially because she only has 2 points in Witchcraft right now.
Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, strips my conscience bare, man. It's witchcraft.
So that's what you're telling me is that song is about Death Prophet.
That song is about... Frank Sinatra was a supreme Dota player. You heard it here first in the Dota 2 Killcopter.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, we got a bit of an altercation right now going on. Pudding is getting in a position for Modest. Wraith King could be a good shot, a good spot right here for a first blood. Might happen, might not. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, more tensions are mounting as Care Bear is currently being encroached upon by Jihad Bomber.
I think Pudding is just leeching experience here because they're trying to deny it to him by denying the whole wave. And he was just sitting there sort of soaking up XP through the trees.
Oh, that's fine. That's a good tactic right there. Camping is a legitimate strategy. Nice
Camping in the
power shot
woods, no
coming out
less.
from Care Bear to hit Jihad Bomber with a nice square in the face arrow shot.
Where else would you camp?
Well, you can camp in the wilderness. It's not necessarily
Care Bear
the
is going to burn her wind run to get away from a concussive shot. Thought maybe they were going to go in on her.
And she will return to base. Or no, she will not.
It's not really, Jug really just wants to farm in this lane right now. He's sort of settled into a rhythm at this point.
That's good. See, Jugs is right now sitting at the top of the heap as far as last hits are concerned. He's 26-1. So this rhythm is serving him quite well right now. Meanwhile, Razor is looking at a 22 last hits, followed by Puck over in mid with 21 and 7 denies. Death Prophet still got a little bit of catching up to do, but is not too far behind in the farm department. Oh, we got tensions. We have tensions. Hero is getting stuck in the Dream Coil. Out goes the Wraithfire Blast. The big Dragon Ball comes in. He gets raised. Death Prophet's going to go down. That's going to be a first blood right there. Going to Nunkey, who gets a lift. Power lift right there. Flexing his muscles. Didn't even chuckle. Got that beautiful first blood.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
He doesn't chuckle.
He doesn't chuckle. He just rather flex his muscles.
Flex his muscles.
Sonic Adventure 2. That's topical humor right there, folks.
How is that even topical? The game has not been topical ever.
That's the joke.
The least topical. Waiting for rotation here onto the Centaur top.
Oh, he's going forward. He's going to get caught.
Here he comes. Wraithfire Blast comes out, puts in a bad spot. He gets hit by the Plasma Ring. He gets lifted by Rubik. He gets sent backwards. Pudding is trying his damnedest to stay there. The damage drain from Sabato is just huge. 84 damage. The Wraithfire Blast comes out again. They're going. He's going for it. He's going to come in there. He's going to sword slice. Modest is going to get himself a kill on Centaur War Runner. Pudding, you done goofed, kid.
I'm very surprised Sabato didn't go in there. He definitely could have had that. Gotten,
easily. 84 damage drain.
Himself.
My thanks.
Reminding everybody who is watching this via the ticket in game, make sure you go to twitch.tv/UGC League. That's UGCLEAGUE. League. UGC League, to make sure you can chat with us in our little chat room. I do answer that from time to time.
You know, I'm really surprised we haven't seen more rotations coming out of Skywrath and Witch Doctor. I mean, Juggernaut seems to have things in hand against the Wind Ranger, and we've already seen the power of the rotations from two supports from the Rubik and Wraith King, both getting first blood and second blood.
Indeed, indeed.
I mean, Witch Doctor hasn't shown his face yet. I mean, he's level 2 with boots. He needs to get on the board somewhere and kill something. And Skywrath Mage is doing a little better.
Skywrath Mage and Thulu getting the ult from the Stampede. They're going to go in on Festival. He gets totally just completely locked down. That is the power of the smoke gank right there, as PG Thulu are going to put maybe win one on the board.
Oh, look. It's that thing that I thought should happen.
Yeah, and that gank really shows the power of Ancient Steel versus Puck. Puck just does not
do
fare
anything.
that well. He doesn't fare that well against it.
Yeah, he needs the ability to either move really quickly, i.e. a Blink Dagger, which nobody's going to have at 8 minutes into the game.
I mean, I've done it.
Okay, but you have to be farming super hardcore fast and have foregone like everything else.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he hasn't done it.
That's true. Okay, let's put it this way. When you're playing conservatively, so that you don't, screw up.
While we weren't looking down on bottom lane, Jihad Bomber, Skywrath Mage, PG, and Thulu are going to all team up to take down Wind Ranger, evening out the score 2-2 at the 9-minute mark.
Rubik and Wraith King are smoking in mid. They're going to go for this Death Prophet.
Oh, there they go. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out. The big Dragon Ball from from Festival, and they're going to bring her down. Puck is going to get the last hit on that one, and the third kill for VexX.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, the power of 2 rotating supports with stuns is undeniable in the current meta right now.
Well, Illusory Orb is a lot harder to say than Dragon Ball.
You just say Orb.
I could say Orb. It was called Dragon Pearls in the Dragon Ball movie from the 1980s.
Oh, right, I forgot because this is a Dragon Ball movie.
It is. You got Rubik, who's Master Roshi.
You might as well just call him an airbender because that's what it was called in Dragon Ball Revolution.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie.
That's because that movie was terrible.
That movie had Ernie Hudson in it. I love Ernie Hudson. He is a great Ghostbuster, but that movie was so bad. We got a rotation coming in bottom lane. There goes the Stampede. They're going to hit out Care Bear with the birdie shot. The Shackle comes out. Jihad Bomber getting hit by that, as well as Skywrath. The Swirly Blade of Doom. Jihad Bomber is going to knock down Wraith King, but he's going to get right back up, laugh it off. Oh, so still trying to get there. He's going to get shackled by Care Bear. Care Bear is going to start to run. Jihad Bomber salving up. They're going to try to strike her out. Does he have? He does not. He does not have Omni Slash. She is going to get tagged by the Crypt Swarm. The Dream Coil is going to come out, and they are not going to be able to seal the deal thanks to some quick work from that Puck. Oh, then she never mind. Never mind. She said, I want to go back to the fight, and then Crypt Swarm said otherwise.
Well, the Haste Rune definitely made that kill there.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Death Prophet has had rune control all game, and honestly, it hasn't been super powerful for her because there hasn't been a lot of aggression between her and Puck, or that sustain would really come into play. But it definitely paid off right there.
Over in chat, the Fatal Luno is saying that he thinks Vex has lost because they got out-drafted. What are your thoughts on that, gentlemen?
I wouldn't say that.
It's not over till the ancient falls.
They actually have a lot of mid-game power with the Razor, and their supports give them a lot of strength there as well because of all the slows. Slows are really what's big in mid-game.
Puck doing some great dodging. Shackle goes out on Hero. Hero's going to get buffed by that Centaur dash, but then bottom lane Juggernaut's going to come back, take out Wraith King, not even caring.
Wow, we're seeing a fast Ags rush on Juggernaut.
Why not?
There's no other item that's really worth rushing.
It's true. Going to go for lots of slashes.
Now you got to remember that upgradable, that's what, 12 jumps at max level?
12 jump has a max level, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Festival getting really lucky on that guess to go for top rune.
It doesn't matter though, maybe still saw them. And that's the point, because they have rune, they have rune wards here as well as here.
Yep, both teams very traditional warding spots right now.
Think about it, man. Control the resources, control the map, control the map, control the match.
That's actually about right, but it's easier said than done.
Tis. You are right. Putting
We got
Sabato all by his
three.
lonesome. Smoke Gang comes out, missed. Oh no, there goes the cask out on Sabato. He gets stunned out. The Mystic Flare comes down. He is going to get just wrecked right there. Nice, easy pick off by Maybe on that one.
Rotation bottom for the Juggernaut. They're going in on him now.
The Shackle comes out. Jihad getting hit by the power shot. Wind Ranger is going to... No, she is not going to push. She is instead going to go for tower. Oh, they know Jugs is there. He is going to go into the woods. Swirly Blades of Death. Rubik stealing the Jugger Blades right there, and then Jihad is just going to get stuck in the woods. He is done right there.
Juggernaut managed to buy his Ogre Club before he died, though, so he didn't waste any gold.
That's what's up. stay level-headed right there. It may look like you gave up, but instead he said, no, I am just going to go ahead and, open my wallet, get rid of that gold. That way they can't steal it from me upon death.
Yeah, and they're going to trade carry for carry here, so I would say that was about even. We traded a Razor with a 3-man rotation for a Juggernaut with a 3-man rotation.
Yeah.
However, Maybe is still in the lead right now, 6-4 at the 14-minute mark. We're going to have a go-in on Modest. Modest is going to try to get away. No, Jugs is going to come in to save the day. Maybe PG. PG got away, but no, they're going to trade for the Wraith King on that one. Double Edge coming out. Nunki getting hit. He's going to go ahead and steal that Double Edge. And
in comes Juggernaut. I'm surprised he's not going to rush in there and use his ulti. He's just going to go back to farming creeps.
Hey, you know what? He's saving it for a rainy day. And with all the gold he's bringing in, he is certainly making it rain out there in bottom lane.
Well, first level Juggernaut ulti is only 3 slashes, and it's alright if you can get it to all go on one hero, but with 2 or 3, it's not going to kill anyone, and then you're stuck in the middle of them. Even with magic immunity, it's not a great place to be.
The blades go out, Puck will phase shift out, and then warp to his ball. Doing what he can to be an escape artist. Meanwhile, Modest is going to lead the tower defense on bottom lane as Wraith King. Now we're probably going to see ourselves an Exorcism. Yep, Hero in mid is going to throw the Exorcism out. They are going to push down mid lane. The tower fortification comes out. Nunki, I think he stole Exorcism. Yes, he did.
Yep, now they have counter Exorcism, and they're going to have it for a pretty decent while, too.
Oh, the tower will go down. Nunki is going to pop his boots of arcaneness. Get out of there. Meanwhile,
that was a really great steal for Rubik.
Yes, indeed. That is a crucial steal as Rubik, especially when going up against Death Prophet, because now you have something that's just as annoying to go up against her.
Yep, and their mid tower on Radiant side is a little over half health right now too, so it could just as easily turn that they push back in on that tower. Or actually, the top tower, basically the throwaway tower on Radiant, is way lower than even that. So
I doubt they really need to use Exorcism on that though. They could just push.
Yeah. Well, they need to work fast. Because the level 1 steal duration for Rubik is nice, but it's not great. He's got about 2 minutes.
It's 3 minutes in total, so yeah, it's been a minute now.
Yeah, so he's got about 2 more minutes to go, in which he could get some value out of this.
A push now going on mid lane. Care Bear and Festival teaming up to try to push down this lane. Cryptstorm coming out from Death Prophet. Death Prophet's going to try to stave off a little bit without having to. They're not going to be able to blow the fortification. Over on bottom lane, though, Wraith King getting sliced and diced and down to half health after Jihad and Thuru were all up on his grill. They wanted that buttery croissant goodness.
I think that was a little bit of a waste of a Centaur ult. I think he was giving it to them so they could go in on Wraith King, and they backed instead. I mean, the Wind Ranger wasn't even here yet, and she's still at like 2/3 health. So I think they probably could have gone in on that and silence up the Rubik with the Sky Wrath. I think that was a little bit of a wasted ulti there. Definitely not what they needed.
Now that Juggernaut actually has his Agnum, so he's definitely going to be looking to fight.
Oh yes, indeed. He has got 3 jumps, 6 jumps with Scepter. He is ready to go. Cryptstorm comes out from Hero. Hero is going to knock down the majority of that wave. All that's left is the Catapult minion.
Creep.
Is it a creep?
Minions or League.
Oh, minions are also Smite. Been playing a lot of Smite lately. There goes Juggernaut. He is in there. Jihad Bomber is going to knock down Mr. Wraith King. There goes the Omni Slash, though. He is going to hit. He's not going to be able to bring down Sabato. He was looking for it. The Mystic Flare goes off. Festival now getting hit by the Double Edge. Standing Pudding is going to go down as well. And it looks like, oh my God, VexX is going to come out. They're almost going to get the
stun.
Oh, there goes the stun. That's going to be the 5-man wipe right there. VexX cleaning house. Beautiful plays right there. Sabato playing very cool as well with Modest. All of them playing cool under pressure when hit by that Omni Slash. And I think because the creeps were there, Jugs was not in a prime position that he wanted to be.
Tower is under siege.
Yeah, they weren't there until just as he started to use his Omni Slash. The next wave came. And also, they used pretty much all their ultimates there to good use. Wraith King popping his extra life to keep everyone under the tower so they can get hit by Razor's ultimate.
That's really what they've needed here. Power
Yeah, and
treads
Rubik
up
got
on
his
Modest.
exorcism off.
Regeneration.
Oh, Rubik's going to fall to pudding top lane.
Yes, indeed. Just squishing the little wizard pimple.
Pretty much, yeah. That's kind of what happened. Though he stampeded again as if it was part of his combo, and I'm not quite
Situation
sure
going
why.
on bottom lane. Wraithfire Blast and Stun coming out from Puck, and Wraith King PG now being singled out. He is going to get hit too. Beautiful double right there. Festival picking up the last one. Jugs going in. No fear. Nope, he's got fear. Never mind.
And yet he continues to farm.
Puppy Paws.
Puppy Paws.
I think that's actually Power Pool. If I remember correctly.
I thought it was pause, please.
I can be a lot of things.
I thought it was a colloquialism for urine.
No. That's the one thing it is definitely not.
Yeah, no, it's not that one.
Let's take a look at our net worths right now. Jugs leading the pack, 6,700 gold in pocket right now in items, cash, and prizes. Over on Razor now, 1,600 gold right there, 6,000 in pocket. Death Prophet not far behind with 5,800 and some change. Nipping at our heels, though, Centaur War Runner trying to keep that gap alive.
I want to point something out here. Juggernaut is currently level 11, yet he only has one level in his Omni Slash. For someone who rushed Aghanims, why would he skip the level in Omni Slash that would, double? Well, not double, but it gives him 3 more jumps.
Stats.
Stats.
He's taken stats 3 times.
Now take a look at the gold and XP graph. We're going to take a look at the net worth right now first. Gold, 1,000 gold in the pocket of Maybe. They are trying their best to stay ahead after spiking at 4,000, then plummeting after that humiliating team wipe. Meanwhile, XP still in VexX's side with just over 1,000 XP on theirs. But XP is really not something we're really concerned with this early in the game.
Well, actually, it's really this early in the game when the XP matters.
Exorcism coming out on Hero. They're going for the push on the bottom lane tower tier 1. Wind Ranger in the back right now. Care Bear and Nunki trying to defend along with Modest. They're going to steal Crypt Swarm. The Stampede comes out. The Blink comes in. No, Pudding will be denied his stomp. He will get shackled in place, but they are going all over. There goes the Omni Slash. He is going to try to go down on Care Bear. Care Bear is going to get out of there. Meanwhile, Skywrath Mage is going to get popped. They're going for this. Is all over the place right now. Maybe is trying their best. They are all around that tier 2. They need to take the tier 1 though. Puck hiding in the background.
They took tier 1.
Did they? Oh, I missed it. They took the tier 1. They want the tier 2. They don't care. Jihad Bomber teleporting out. There goes the Wraithfire Blast. No teleport for you.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Now 2 towers right there. Very good trade for Maybe right there.
Well,
Yeah, Vex took the tier 1 top in exchange, but maybe definitely got the better trade out of that because they also got some kills.
Yeah, they definitely did. And even though there's some damage on the tier 2 top for Radiant, yeah, definitely a better trade there.
Now Razor's got pretty much half of his Aghanim Scepter now. Once he gets that, he's really going to start coming online.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Witch Doctor the Haste Rune. Don't see that every day.
It's pretty much the best rune to get on Witch Doctor.
Well, yes.
So he's fast-acting medicine?
He is a...
That was terrible.
I don't take it back. I'll take it back.
Jugs is going to get caught in a bad spot here. Jihad Bomber getting just nuked down by everything. That beautiful Wraithfire Blast leadoff sent Juggernaut packing it back to the Spirit Realm.
Look what Rubik stole.
Rubik picked up himself a little bit of Omni Slash.
Oh. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, we're going to get to see Zui fighting Rubik.
Dire's top
And now it
tower
is still
under
only
siege.
level 1 because Juggernaut, as we said before, decided to take stats.
Teleport down right there on the top tower, tier 1 on Vex's side. Now they're going to try to take out Thulu. Thulu is going to get Wraithfire blasted. He's still got his healing up. That's not going to be enough. Sabato trying to stave off death. He will be able to 72 HP. Oh, now Hero is being chased. PG trying to defend Wraithfire, or excuse me, Wraith King not even carrying the Yule Scepter. Beautiful work right there. Hero's going to get herself a lot of HP back. Jihad Bomber, though, is going to turn the tides on Puck. Puck is going to go right down, slicing his head right off that little Fairy Dragon. And we are going to
Juggernaut
go...
decided to go for the Blink Eggs build.
Radiant's bottom tower
I
is
like.
being
I'm
attacked.
actually a pretty big fan of the Blink.
Slow
Oh,
on Modest. Modest is so slow. He's going to get hit by the Birdie Blast. Jihad Bomber is going to probably go to the
He's
spin
gone.
to win. Nope, he is going to come right back. Jihad's going to spin to win around. Nunki going to come out of the woodwork from the way. Then they're going to splat Hero. Hero getting auto attacked by Modest. Now Skyrath getting that double kill. Modest, you tease.
Nunki at 18 HP, walking back to base.
Swag.
Definitely put that Omni Slash to good use. Now
Yeah.
Rubik's got his Blink Dagger.
And he also stole Silence, which is really good against pretty much everyone on Radiant.
Oh, Puddin trying to go in from Modest. Modest is going to get dipped down. He's going to get Mechanism, but he's not going to be able to survive. He's going to throw the Wraith Blast. He's going to kill. He is going to get a kill. He doesn't care. He's got it. So stand-in's going to stun out Sabato. It doesn't matter because Sabato is going to lightning strike all of that Centaur
Wiped.
War Runner. Beautiful. Absolute beautiful. Sabato is a man who knows how to use his ulti to a T.
I told
Yep,
you,
you stand
they
there.
definitely did not lose this in the draft. Razor's just too powerful a hero.
Yeah, especially when Centaur War Runner is standing next to you under your ultimate, eating all of the lightning shocks.
Zip zap. Give him a whack.
Yeah.
Bad.
He's like, oh, you stunned me. Good. I can take a quick nap here while I zap you. Yeah, Centaur really should have taken that time to just turn and run.
Well, he's got 8 more seconds to think about what he has done. Meanwhile, Razor continues to push top lane, going for that tier 2. Got support coming in on that one from Pudding. Hero and Jihad Bomb are going to meet the creep wave.
What creep wave?
Well, there was one there, but as I said that, they kind of just exploded.
Can I just say that I love the sound that the Immortal Crypt Swarm has? It's just soothing for some reason.
Isn't it just the same sound as the
No,
normal?
it's the same. It's a different sound.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I guess it's got a tiny bit more reverb
The
on it.
the normal one goes oh shh, and the immortal one goes oh.
Thank you for that dramatic reenactment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the part of Joojkin has been replaced by a whale.
Oh, could we see a Roshan try here?
Wraith King getting into position. Modest, not playing very modestly right now. He is doing quite well for himself.
This XP lead is starting to get pretty big at this point. It's over 7.5k.
7.5k gold right now, still in Maybe's pocket, but not by much. As you can see, it's starting to turn to the Rocky Mountains.
No, that's
I said gold.
that's in Vex's favor.
No, maybe. I'm saying maybe's gold worth. You were talking about the XP.
I was talking about XP.
I was talking about gold,
I said XP though.
but I said gold because I was tailing off of what you said. Meanwhile, Witch Doctor gets himself a kill.
Also, double shackle. Very nice.
Oh, that's a dead Wind Ranger.
That Wind Ranger is super duper dead. She is silent. She is trying to get away. Juggernaut going with the spin to win. The stomp blink coming in. Juggernaut's going to pick himself up the kill right there. PG now
Rubik
getting...
stole Stampede.
That's going to be silly. 3
Actually,
for none
he's
exchange. Maybe's favor right there.
He stole it and then immediately died.
Well, he
before
got it
could-
off before he died, so
we
his
gotta-
team was able to get away.
We're
But
gonna
they're
see.
gonna take Roche off this, I think.
Hell yeah, they are.
They've got the They've got the exorcism if they want to use it for this.
They don't need it. They don't need it. They have 29 seconds until Wind Ranger comes up, 13 till Puck, 15 till Rubik. Right then, until then, we only have Wraith King, who's got a single target stun, and Razor, who's admittedly got a great AoE, but you gotta stay really close to him.
Yeah, and let's not forget it'd be 5v2.
There goes the ball, trying to scout it out.
Has been murdered by the Radiant.
Jihad's gonna pick up that rage.
Puck, why you no go for the steal, man?
Yeah, Puck, come on, man. His Blink Dagger was on cooldown. I think that's why.
Oh, look at it go.
Look at it go.
A ring-a-ding-a-ding.
It's one of the very few things that, you know, you'd never actually want to look at it go. It's like the sun. Oop, double shackle. Ah, dead Witch Doctor.
Oh, that Witch Doctor was so dead right there. They're going to start their sights on Care Bear. The Aghanim's ulti goes off. Juggernaut's going to get himself a Rubik pickup. 1-for-1 currently. The Stampede goes out, trying to save Death Prophet. Death Prophet's going to get hit by the Dream Coil. The Dream Coil is going to be not enough to seal her fate. She is going to get hit by the Urn Charge, get starting to drain, but she is going to be able to get out of there.
Wow.
Dire's bottom tower is being
Reaver and bottling. Wow.
2-for-1 exchange in Vex's
Dire's
favor.
bottom
Excuse
tower
me.
is under siege.
Yep. Rubik dying again, but I'm really amazed at how we looked at it go with it being Witch Doctor dying pitifully first before he could do anything.
You see, when you look at it go, you miss everything in life. Deep
Pretty
thoughts.
Did you
much.
just try to wax philosophical?
Deep thoughts on the Dota 2 Killcopter.
Dota hero.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. BKB up on the puck now. Going to be looking in a better position to dodge some of that Crypt Swarm damage, but
Well, I think it's mainly to
Oh,
dispel
PG
stun.
is done. PG was so done there. He walked into a modest face check.
yeah. Remember, kids, wards are not just for fun.
No, the main reason I think Puck got
Radiant's bottom tower
BKB is
is
so he
under
can get
siege.
rid of Ancient Seal.
Just so you
Radiant's
know,
bottom
that
tower
song
is
How
probably
to
a good
Save a
one,
Life,
yeah.
that was about warding.
No.
Love that. Stats
Down on
guy,
bottom,
can we get...
that double shackle coming out, standing pudding. He's in a bad spot. Jugs is trying to save. The blade mail comes out. Sabato being singled out, but instead Jugs is going to go ahead and Omni Slash away. Thulu throwing down everything he can to try to survive, and he's not going to be able to. But the exorcism is coming out now. Modest is trying to run for his life. Sabato, though, going in. Jihad is his target. No, he is going to go after Hero. Instead, Sabato is going to get eaten alive by that exorcism. Mystic Flare comes out, and then he's going to go down as well. Modest is coming back up, though. Modest, he's so silenced. He had 3 silences above his head. Modest is going to go down. The Aegis is going to be popped. This extended team fight is brought to you by UGC League. Go to ugcleague.com. Check out all them stuffs there. Sign up for one of our great league matches.
Mid-team fight shilling. One of the many skills of the Killcopter.
Such good shilling right there.
Clutch shilling.
Now, unfortunately, our stats man has been having a little bit of computer trouble, and he won't. I doubt he'll be able to give us any stats for the remainder of this match.
That's disappointing, but
All right,
We'll just
Technoman,
wish
you're
his-
demoted.
Oh, there he goes. I was wrong. 100% wrong.
yay!
Now that is quite a disparity between highest and lowest, but you got to come to expect that from the lowliest of low supports. Because if you look at it, Rubik's even sitting at 5k in his pocket, so he's not doing too terrible as a support right now.
And even with all the gold that they have on Juggernaut, they're still pretty much tied for gold with Vex, with only just 1,000 ahead. That's nothing at this point.
That's
That was a good blink. That was a good blink, Jihad. Good blink. Prost
to hear.
blink 2014.
Yeah. Oh, Heart of Tarask now up on Death Prophet. That's pretty huge. And she's got level 3 Exorcism.
Heart of Dead Mass right there in Death Prophet's pocket. That's hard to say.
Yes.
5 minutes until Roshan respawns.
Yeah, they need to push now. Well, the Aegis is down, so there's really nothing stopping them. But both of these teams have a great counter to a strong push. Like if you push too hard into one team or the other, you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
So a lot of this comes from just trading on team fights. The team that was pushing ends up getting wrecked, and then the other team counter pushes.
It's going to be all about the pickoffs that each team can get.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm not sure the Doom would have been super helpful. He's good damage late, but almost everyone on both sides needs to be silenced. I think the silencer ban was a better choice during the drafting phase.
Dire's middle tower is being
Are you
attacked.
attempting to imply that just silencing one wouldn't do a lot?
There goes the exorcism. It is push time, folks. Nunki stealing that exorcism. Gonna pop the mechanism. It's not gonna help him though. Mystic Flare coming down on Sabato. That's gonna be a twofer. Modest is the next one to go down. He's gonna hit his ulti pop. Then Wind Ranger just evaporating right there. Buyback coming out from Razor. Modest is gonna go down. This is gonna be it right here, folks. Festival trying to run for his life. This is gonna push on the tier 3. The fortification comes out. Razor's gonna get singled out. The stun comes in from the pop. Festival now in a bad spot. Double edge. He's gonna run back to tower shot. Oh, there goes Jugs. The spin to win.
Back.
Oh, nope.
That's probably going to be GG.
Oh, Festival, you poor man.
Yep, Razor died back there. He bought back, but only had 1 or 2 people up, and he just died again.
And that was a superb push right there. That was absolutely wonderful. Hero popped that exorcism, forced a team fight, came in there. They wrecked up the place thanks to Pudding's quick zip zaps and abouts, and they just capitalized on everything. They won that team fight so hard in a 6-for-none exchange.
They could definitely take this bottom tower now, as well. It looks like they're just gonna back and defend.
Yeah, I can sort of agree with that. They're low on mana on a lot of core heroes, and it's better not to overly push things. Especially when the other team is still really close as far as kills and some tower gold. I think it's better for them to back and play this very safely.
I don't know how close they are on gold. Take a look at the graph.
Over on the graph
Oh yeah,
right now.
well they were close until, what was that,
That was the series when
in 2
Vex,
towers.
or when Puck picked up that Skywrath mage about 7 minutes ago. That's when this started to get out of hand. Because up until that point, they've only had 1 answered back kill, and maybe it's just cleaning house. XP wise, they're finally back in their favor. 2,500 XP on top of Vex.
Yeah, I think the problem here is that the majority of their kills on Dire are on the Wraith King, who built support and not carry Wraith King. So he's been doing his job, and he had a lot of good early ganks that sort of put him ahead, but the Razor just hasn't been able to complete as much. And it's showing in his farm right now.
Stampede goes out, the big blink stomp there, just going to completely pop Care Bear, who just, well, Wind Ranger was there, then became a fine red mist.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is under
and
attack.
Dire circled down behind to try and find them, and they sort of missed each other in the fog. Oh, this could be bad. Dire is circling up to try and close in on Hero, and the rest of his team is coming up behind them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hero's fine, they've got stand-in ready to go. Sabato getting silenced out. This could be it. There goes the Omni / Sabato, just destroyed right there. Mystic Flare coming down on Modest. Modest is so silenced. He's gonna come back up though. Everyone slow down. Oh, Modest, you poor man. You were just completely eaten right there.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
Skyra
is
had the
being attacked.
unfortunate realization after dropping his Mystic Flare on the Wraith King that he was just
Dire's
gonna pop
top
his
tower
Blade Mail.
has been destroyed.
Yep, he sure
Dire's
did.
top barracks is under attack.
So Skywrath basically
Dire's top
suicided
barracks has fallen.
on Wraith King.
Dire's top
But
barracks
they're
has
gonna
been
win because of
destroyed.
it now.
Yeah. This is a little bit.
Radiant's
Yep,
bottom
it's
tower is being
over.
attacked.
This is it right here. You are watching the ending of this team in game one. Vex has put on a spectacular fight. They have answered almost every single kill coming coming out of Maybe. But it looks like Maybe is just going to be able to pull this off. Short of some kind of Hail Mary miracle coming out of Vex, game one is confidently in the pocket of Maybe.
I'm wondering if they'll change their name for next game and make it maybe win 2.
I hope so.
That would be funny. Scouting out that Roshan.
They've got a DD rune. They could do this Roshan very quick and then just push bottom lane and win it.
Also, I just want to point out how fast Death Prophet moves. Like, Jesus. Like, she's got her Witchcraft, her Yules, and her Boots of Travel.
She's max movement speed all the time.
Oh, Modest, you are done. You were waiting there. You were going to come back, but you're just going to get humiliated a second time. See? Oh, Stampede. Stolen. Or was that? No, yeah, that was Stampede.
Yep, he got
Yeah.
Stampede.
He got Stampede, but it's, a little late to actually save the Wraith King. And they're, well, at least Puck's in a better position to try and steal this now. Oh, he's got an empty slot, and he's got his Blink Dagger ready.
He's waiting. No, Death Prophet comes around. No steal. No steals. Oh, and he was just wasted. What a tragic day. Meanwhile, Omni/Jugs not even carrying so many slices, so many dices. Sabato trying to save himself, draining the damage. Oh, he's going to try to run. There goes the Stomp Stam. That's it right there. That's going to be the GG called out there. And a final score of 35-29 at the 40-minute mark. Maybe win one. Actually wins one in this game one of this best of 2 series. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for game 2 coming up in just a few moments. In the meantime, enjoy the smooth sounds of Mega Man X Maverick Rising, an album from Overclocked Remix.